just real quickly to recap, as you were hearing, Psaki will not discuss that leaked call with the former Afghanistan president, Ghani. He knew going into this. See, first off, let me just quickly recap and then go through these headlines here to get you set up. Because when the Afghanistan papers published, we knew at that point that everybody had been lying about how successful we were doing in Afghanistan. We all knew this. That's when it came out, right? And I just feel like all of the people who are freaking out over this maybe didn't know that. Did they actually think we were doing well? But then Joe Biden wanted Ghani to help message that optic because he wanted that 9/11 mission accomplished. He wanted that narrative. He was more concerned about narrative than he was about anything else. That's not a hallmark of a leader. And so, yeah, Biden knew the Afghan army was collapsing. And, but, those are private conversations. We can't. You people who fund all this don't get to know anything. Changing perception is not a military strategy. It's not a strategy that ensures any kind of national security. When you're talking about changing perception, that's political gobbledygook. That's exactly what that is. All right, so Biden pressed him. We knew that. The White House they're not going to answer any questions on it. And half of the media is going to let them get away with it. You had Trump, who was impeached over a phone call that was meaningless. It was a meaningless phone call. I know he says it was a perfect phone call. The whole phone call was meaningless. He was talking to him, and we went over it when they were talking about what all he would essentially, if you're going to be investing in a country, you want to make sure the country's acting within its own best interest as it relates to national security either. And they were talking about NATO and everything else. There was nothing. In fact, it was such a political theater move. There wasn't even a criminal charge brought forward. This was not even a criminal. It was just they wanted to impeach him because they disliked him. He was never charged with a crime. There was no evidence at all whatsoever to support anything like that. But hey, so why can't we do the same with Biden then? I'm just saying, tit for tat, right? Isn't that how that goes? Yeah. Dems to rules. I'm at the point now, I have to tell you. Let me just give you some insight in my perspective with all of this. I feel like a walking anti-nowhere song right now. So blanking what is my whole aesthetic right now. So what is my whole aesthetic? But Trump, so what? But Trump he was talking with the Taliban trying to make a peace deal and 5,000. Okay, two things. I don't like the 5,000 whatever people being released or terrorists being released. I don't like it. What the hell does that have to do with you standing for a guy who got 13 service members killed? So you're defending Biden getting 13 service members murdered. Is that your take? Hold these people to this line because that's the line they're taking. See, I can sit here because I believe in nuance, right? Smart people understand nuance. And I can say, first off, Taliban were always going to be there. They were trying to negotiate a best way out. I don't like the 5,000 released, whatever. What the hell do you expect, though, when you walk? Taliban are never going to leave. What do you expect when you're trying to get our folks out? And that's what politics is. And I don't like it. But do you want to be feelings or do you want to be facts? Like, let me know. But so what does that have to do with the withdrawal? But my Trump. I'm so damn tired of hearing, but my Trump. How many years now, Kane? But my Trump. Orange man bad. My Trump. On my red hair.
5 solid years.
I was actually thinking about going as Blue and on for Halloween this year.